Welcome back, everybody. I'm trying to touch bases with everybody because I know I got a few friends with LS400s that are followers. Y'all remember the video I did with the Big 3 upgrade? That was a trial and error upgrade on the car. I'd never done it, never installed one before. A few things I did on it was wrong. I wanted to correct myself on it. I have changed a few things since then, and I'm wanting to show y'all so you can see what I'm doing, what I did wrong, and what I'm doing now to correct it. The Big 3 upgrade is basically mainly for people that run big sound systems, but it can be used for people that want better, basically to help their electrical system in the car. Since I've done it, the cars run smoother, the exhaust sounds different, the car runs good. I'm happy with it, but there's a few things I did wrong, and I want to show you what I changed since then. If y'all remember, I ran the 0 gauge from the alternator to the fuse box, and then I ran 4 gauge from the battery to the block, and then from the block to the frame. That was wrong. Now I still got the 4 gauge on the negative to the block, but I'm also still using the factory ground wire, so I should be good there. Now I have changed, I'm not going to climb under the car and show y'all, but I have changed the ground from the block to the frame. It is a 0 gauge now. I have utilized that 4 gauge wire to help with the charging on the battery. It's not going to affect anything because I'm not running a big sound system, so the car's not demanding loads of power. But I'm going to show you what I did. You can see, got the 0 gauge from the alternator to the fuse box. This powers the whole electronic system, and plus the charging of the battery. Now, this wire here, I got connected underneath the big 0 gauge. That's 4 gauge wire. I have changed my terminal, and so I can make it look more professional. And I know y'all are gonna be asking, what's all these wires? This wire here, this is the original wire, the big one, goes to the starter. This orange wire is from the 0 gauge to help charge the battery. This is the original charging wire that goes to the battery. It comes from this fuse, goes down, loops around, and goes to the battery. The little yellow wire, I got 14-inch dual electric fans in the car, so that's what powers those, and it works great, so don't beat me up on that. Here's my negative, 4 gauge and the original wire. They go to the block, which is in front of the motor over here, so you have an idea of what I'm doing here. Eventually I'm going to put a sound system in the car, but I'm not going crazy. I maybe will have a 250 watt amp, and I'm wanting to utilize the factory location, but I got friends that are stereo experts, and they're like, dude, forget the factory stuff, man. Forget the factory location. It's too much airspace for an 8-inch subwoofer. So I might be getting a custom box made for a 10-inch subwoofer with only about 200-300 watt amp. I'm not wanting nothing where you rattle your head and give you a concussion kind of bass, you know. I just want a little bit more thump than these little 4-inch speakers can give that's in the doors. But y'all can see what I did. I hope that helps. If you're just doing it for what I've used it for, you're gonna notice a difference. Your electrical system works better. My AC blows colder. My lights don't dim when I come to a stop. The car just runs better. Feels like it has a little more power. Feels like it runs better. It's idling smoother. The exhaust sounds better. So it's awesome. I like it. I recommend it to anybody that does it. But I wanted to show y'all what I've changed on the car, so that way when you do decide to do it, it helps you out better. So, but there is other videos online that explains it a little better than I can. but I wanted to show my friends with the LS400s that are following me on this, so they know what they need to do. Yeah, I got a lot of noise going on in the background. Neighbors with a modified STI. But so if you like what you see, follow me, like my videos. And I don't do a lot of content. I try to, but this week I hadn't had much to give. But I wanted to touch bases with y'all on that. Oh, there's one more ground wire I wanted to show you that I did. Right here. This is the original ground wire. It goes from the block to the frame. I relocated it to the top of the valve cover with a 10mm bolt and ran it over here. It already was scratched down to bare metal from previous modifications, but I located it here just to give a little extra grounding to the frame. You can do that. It's just something I wanted to do, but it wasn't necessary, but I wanted to do it anyway. Just give a little extra grounding. And it's a black wire, so it's not as noticeable as those orange wires. But hopefully that helps y'all. This can be done to any car, but I just wanted to show y'all what I've done. Now, to flip things around, I was also told you don't have to run the power wire from the alternator to the fuse box. I did it because I wanted to power my electrical system a little better than what the factory stuff does. You're actually supposed to run that power wire directly to the battery. And again, like I said, some people say you got to run a fuse, some people don't. I mean, I've been a mechanic for 15 years. I've never known an alternator to fail and cause a battery to explode. So, I mean, what do you got to worry about? But again, I've never seen it happen. Someone else might have. I don't know. But again, yeah, you're supposed to run that big 0 gauge wire to the battery, directly to the battery, and nothing from the fuse box to the battery. Don't know why, but just so y'all can see. And I know I'm probably just rambling on, but y'all have a good day. I'm gonna try to enjoy the rest of my morning. I gotta go to work. Joy. Have a blessed day.